What's up, YouTube? So I got something in the mail today. I know I said I wasn't going to get anything before Ohio State's, but I didn't spend much. Haven't gotten anything from YoyoBestbuy in a while. Was noticing their hashtag release. It didn't look like it was something that I would like, but I kind of really regret not getting the Your Mom, the Yo-Yo Freaks Your Mom. I kind of regretted not getting that. And when the hashtag came out, I was like looking at stuff, and I'm like, well, you know what? I haven't got anything from YoyoBestbuy for a while, so let's check it out. And something caught my eye, and it wasn't too expensive. So anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'll open the box. This is super duper taped. Unboxing knives are important, everybody. Make sure you get them. I burned off my address so none of you thieves can see where I live. Thieves, that's funny. I'm funny. Oh, stickers! Stickers, check that out. I love stickers. Yo-Yo hype. Man, these are cool stickers. Thanks, JD. JD owns YoyoBestbuy. And he's an awesome dude. And he's an awesome part of the community. And let's see. That's all. Alright, so show you what I ordered. Been wanting to try a TopYo. And the new run of Colossus 3s just got stocked up not too terribly long ago. And, you know, kind of finally was like, oh, whatever, pull the trigger. So, actually, I paid, these are less than 30 bucks. They're like 28 and change, and then if you get discount, you can get a 10% discount on YoyoBestbuy if you use the Reddit code, or there's a bunch of other codes you can get a discount. But they're between like $26 and $28 depending on what colorway you get. And I really like this green and purple splash. So let's pop it open, because this is a cool box. I dig this box. And for less than 30 bucks, can't argue with that. That's a neat box. I dig that. It's a cool little display. And it comes out of there. Looks like it's just a yo-yo and some string. Yep, there's a string. That looks like, I don't know what that looks like. That looks like just some string. And then here's the yo-yo. Center track bearing, looks like. That thing looks cool as hell. Nice and blasted on the inside. Smooth and shiny on the outside. That's a good looking yo-yo right there. That's a good looker. Yeah, what the hell? Let's throw a string on this. See how it plays. Hey, we're back. I guess we're just going to do a full-on review, because why the hell not? Got it strung up with some zipline string. Went ahead and broke in the bearing a little bit. A trick that my buddy Ben Boulos told me was when you need to break in a bearing that's lubed, throw some gyroscopic flops till it feels good. So I did that, and sure enough, nice. Alright, so as far as how this feels on the string, it's a little small, and it's 66 or whatever grams it is. It's kind of heavy. It's about 2 millimeters smaller in diameter and about 2 millimeters less wide than, say, your average on the large size yo-yo factory would be. So, takes a little bit of getting used to if you've been playing like a Shutter and a Too Hot and hell else have I been playing? Some one drops. So it took a couple minutes getting used to. I threw it around a little bit before I decided to throw it around in front of a camera. So a little on the small side, but still a full-size yo-yo for sure. The grind finish on the inside is awesome. Top notch. One of the nicest finishes I've ever touched on a yo-yo. Great. The yo-yo itself, very smooth. I tuned it a little bit. It had a little bit of vibe. I mean, now we're talking 9 out of 10 smoothness. So, very, very nice as far as that's concerned. A little bit small, so like I said, it takes a little bit of getting used to if you've been playing bigger yo-yos, but not that much. Just kind of, you know, figure it out a little bit. Actually feels like sort of a less wide Komodo, recessed Komodo. Kind of plays a little bit like that. Very solid and stable on the string, and just a little bit less wide. The Komodo's a little bit wide, but the diameter is pretty similar. So, kind of like that a little bit. But, I mean, it's not too small. It's still, well, missed that. Still throw into the gap okay. You know, it's good. For the $26 or $28 that it will cost you, I mean, this is better than everything else in that price range. That is for sure. I think the only other yo-yo I have that's within about that is the Magic Yo-Yo M002, and this blows that out of the water. This is much, much better than the M002. I know you can get the M002 cheaper if you order it from China, but this is much better than the M002. I mean, this is just like, I don't know, man. Watch out. I don't know how their other ones, how their other yo-yos play. The Quantum gets pretty good reviews, and you know, I don't know about the Impulse. That's the other one that's like $28. I don't know how that one plays, but if it's on par with this, watch out for TopYo. And yeah, good stuff. So this has the Buddha version of the pixel bearing inside of it. It's that like cut up one, so it's kind of like that. I can't remember what the Buddha version is, but we're gonna pull it apart, go back to the desk, we'll go over the specs, and I'll give you the pros and the cons, and not only that. Alright guys, so TopYo Colossus 3. Let's go over the specs of this bad boy real quick. So the diameter of this is 54 millimeters, and it comes with 19 millimeter CBC style response pads. They don't feel like the Yo-Yo Factory pads though, and they are white, but they're much stickier than the Yo-Yo Factory ones, so I'm assuming these are the Buddha pads probably. Comes, let's see, 66.5 grams and 43 millimeters wide, so a little bit, like I said, 1 or 2 millimeters kind of smaller each way, both in diameter and width. And it is made out of 7003 aluminum. So I think that is between 6061 and 7075 as far as density is concerned. So it's, you know, it's a higher grade aluminum than 6061, not quite aircraft grade 7075. That maybe explains why the grind finish is as nice. Usually grind finishes aren't that great on 7075 aluminum because it's so hard. At least that's in my opinion. But this one is great. A little bit like harder than say a 6061 aluminum would be, but not quite the like stickiness that the 7075s usually end up being. So 7003 aluminum. It may be the new hotness in aluminum. I don't know. I don't know much about aluminum. So tell me in the comments about aluminum if you know a lot. And you know, good for 1A and all that jazz. So it's got the Buddha dimple bearing. That's what it's called. The dimple. It's a dimple bearing. So and let me see if I can get it in there. It's like kind of like the pixel bearing, but it's got like a little like lip up here. So kind of more sort of the difference between sort of like between a center track and a pixel. Definitely a nice bearing. I've never had a Buddha dimple before, but this is nice. I think the dimples are 10 balls, like the pixels are, and machined nice. So like when I unscrewed it, like there's no squeakiness. It screws nice. So the bearing seat is nice, and then it's you kind of like lock it in there. It's tight at the edge, but just like that last, just the last one, it's tight. Splash on this looks beautiful. You kind of almost get two different colors, like splash colors out of it, because you got the like shiny inside that's very green and purple, very like Hulk Smash, and then you kind of get the outside which sort of almost has like a whiteness to it because it's been blasted. So definitely cool. Looks great when it's spinning. In fact, I'll string it back up and we'll throw it, and you can see that. I really, really like the. I liked, pretty much everything, especially for the price. This is a great budget metal, and I don't mind using the term budget metal, even though it's not usually a term that I'm particular on, because anything sub $30 that can kind of keep up with the $40 and $50 yo-yos, which it absolutely does, in most regards, is pretty good in my book. So as far as being a budget friendly yo-yo, this is it. I mean, check that out spinning. That looks good. Yeah. I mean, just a cool looking yo-yo. Nice and smooth. Like the spin, like when it spins, like very little, if any, vibe. Like I said, 9 out of 10. Nice grind finish for the finger grinds and stuff. Saw me do some of those. Really nice. And it's kind of muggy today. So, like, even when my hands are kind of sticky and muggy, still nice. So, no complaints there. Buddha bearing does come... The dimple does come lubed, kind of like the pixel bearings do. So you do have to break it in. It wasn't lubed as much as the pixel bearing was in the last couple of yo-yos I got. So the break-in wasn't as bad. Like I said, just do some gyroscopic flops and till it doesn't make that, like, my bearing lube is breaking in sound anymore. And you should be good to go. It's playing nice and smooth, nice and quiet now. So definitely dig that. Like I said, it kind of plays like a little bit smaller Komodo. As far as feel on the string goes, it's very solid in that regard. Probably about the same weight as the Komodo. 66.5 grams is a pretty good weight. It's, I feel like once you hit 67, we're starting to tilt towards heavy, but 67 is still good. 66.5 is pretty good. I kind of, for it being that heavy, I wish it was a hair wider. I think the diameter is good, but for it being that heavy, I wish it was like 1 millimeter wider. I think that would have been 1 or 2 millimeters wider. I think would have made this probably one of my favorite yo-yos ever. But it's still really good, and it's still just, I mean, a really, really cool yo-yo, and it's great for the price. I mean, I was kind of expecting a lot because, like, Yo-Yo Best Buy doesn't sell crappy yo-yos. I've never bought a crappy yo-yo from Yo-Yo Best Buy, but this kind of really blows me away a little bit just with how good it looks, because it looks really good, and how nice it plays, and how nice that blasted grind finish is, and I mean, just it's a splash yo-yo for like I said, $28 or whatever is crazy. It's crazy good as far as price is concerned. This is like, yeah, like this is the one. If you're into budget stuff, this is the one. I'm telling you, $28, you can't go wrong with this. And how good is that shape? Look at that shape. That's a very, like, it's like a step round, like, it's just a nice, like, H like almost like W type of shape. But I mean, that shape is great. It feels great. It's very comfortable to hold, comfortable to throw. Catch zone is huge. Pretty much the entirety of the yo-yo. Just great. All around cool yo-yo. The only couple of cons, like I said, can't really finger spin, and the shininess on the inside kind of prohibits the finger spinning. So this clearly wasn't designed to finger spin. That pushes out. That's not like an in dimple. That's an outie. It's not an innie. It's an outie. So finger spins not so much on this, especially because of the sticky, like, shininess on that side. Laser engraving's a little bit much for me. I think it would look better without it entirely, or maybe it could have just said Colossus. Didn't have to say anything else, or maybe just Colossus and TopYo Nation could have done without these goofy, like, square triangle things. But whatever. It's for $28 they can do, if they want to do laser engravings as well. Doesn't make it less of a yo-yo, but this I could do without the laser engravings. So TopYo, Colossus 4, less laser engraving. That's literally my only, like, complaint. Less laser engraving on Colossus 4. That's it. Otherwise, great yo-yo for a great price. Couldn't be happier. Thanks so much to Yo-Yo Best Buy for the really fast shipping and the, always exceptional service. JD's an awesome guy. Does a ton for the community. He owns Yo-Yo Best Buy. And highly recommend buying yo-yos from YoyoBestbuy. If they have what you want in stock, you should get it from them, or from JD, because, at YoyoBestbuy, because he's a cool dude. He'll ship it to you for free. For free! Free and fast. Literally, I ordered this on Tuesday. It's Thursday night. And it came while I was at work today in the mail. How cool is that? So, yeah, gotta love it. Super fast shipping, and from all across the country. This comes from California. I'm in Pittsburgh, so California to Pittsburgh, 2 days. Can't argue with that. So, thanks to, actually, it might have been Monday night when I ordered this, but anyway, it was after JD went home. I'm fine with that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more yo-yo videos and more reviews and stuff. I don't do tutorials. Sorry. I have friends for that. But like I said, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers to you, and I will see you next time.